think I have time for one more video before I need to go, so I have books. The reason I say one more video is because this is probably going to be a long one. Hopefully it actually records all of it. Not sure how much space I have left on the camera, but I've got books. And also magazines, but I'll do those ones separately. So, starting with I'll just start at the front of the stack. I got the Talons of Wang Chang, which is how I've been told it's pronounced. I asked someone while I was at the convention who watches classics and actually knew. So it is by Terrance Dicks. It's book number 7 in this series, and I didn't realize when I bought it I actually already own this book, so I will probably be giving it away to someone. I'm not sure to whom yet or when, but I'm going to give that one away. Because the Doctor Who Program Guide, Volume 1, which I don't have any idea why I bought. I know I had a reason or I wouldn't have bought it. It was only $1.50, and it's got like mostly just like credits. So a little bit of information about the show, I think. I got Doctor Who Terminus, and don't be fooled by the price sticker, because that's not how much it was. Actually, all these ones in the plastic here were $2 each, and not the $6 that it says on them, because I bought more than 5 at once. So it's Terminus by John Lidecker, or John Lidecker, I'm not really sure of the pronunciation. And initially this was $3 here in the US, and I got it for $2, so I made out good so far. My friend Eddie from Midnight Who Extra actually bought a couple books, hardback books that are, he checked how much they were going for on eBay, and they were going for like $80, and he paid $2 for them, so he made out a lot better than I did. I'm kind of not very happy with him about that. Nah, that's fine. I got Doctor Who and the Mark of the Rani, or sorry, Doctor Who, the Mark of the Rani, there's no and. And I'll actually be reviewing all of these books as I read them. Well, I mean, like the program guide, and got a couple quiz books in here, and a crossword book. It'll be kind of hard to review those after reading them, because they're not really anything to read. Sorry. But anyway, so that was Doctor Who, Mark of the Rani, by Pip and Jane Baker. We've got Doctor Who and the Auton Invasion by Terrance Dicks. He wrote a lot of books for the Target series, which is that symbol right there that you probably can't see because it's very blurry, and trying to look through plastic. Probably easier to see right there. There's a little bullseye, and it's the Target Publishing. Got Doctor Who and the Ark in Space by Ian Marter. So, and all of these are in like really good condition. I thought there was one that I had. Yeah, there's one that I had that was had fading on the edge, the binding. This is the second Doctor Who quiz book by Nigel Robinson. There. And it's just got questions from that. And Doctor Who crossword book, which I don't remember the publication date of this, but it's an older book, so I will likely need help on the answers for these. And that white thing isn't on the book. It's on the little plastic. It's just a piece of paper that's taped to it that I didn't realize was there, or I'd have removed it beforehand. Got Doctor Who Logopolis by Christopher H. Bidmead, or Bidmead. Not sure how to pronounce that. And it looks like it's got a picture of the Master on the cover, so I'm sure he'll be involved in this story. Got Doctor Who The Twin Dilemma, which I bought this one not for myself, but I'm probably going to read it. I bought it because Eddie was looking for it for Stephen, because apparently it's not like the greatest of books, and we have a challenge going every year to get him the worst gift we can for a set amount of money, which I'll show you mine. It's over in the corner over there behind my Dalek. Not actually sure. Yeah, see, it's that white thing right there. Right there in that circle that I just made. It's off that way. And I'm pretty sure he's not gonna like it because he doesn't like who's on it. Got Doctor Who and the Mask of Mandragora, by Philip Hinchcliffe. And that's where they got the name for their masquerade of, well, the Masquerade of Mandragora, that they do every year at Gallifrey 1. They have people that make their costumes, and there were some really good costumes this year. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get photos of any of them because there's no photos allowed in Program A, or in most of their program rooms. But that is... Anyway, got Doctor Who and the War Games by Malcolm Hulke. Right there, trying to... These books are really shiny because they're reflecting the camera. Got another Doctor Who quiz book, also by Nigel Robinson, this time with a foreword by John Nathan Turner. So Nigel Robinson, and then foreword by John Nathan Turner. And it's got questions like, who traveled in space-time capsules called Sidrats? And these are... So this is multiple doctors that it spans. And that would be the Warlords would be the answer to that, is the Adventures of the Second Doctor. Got first, second, third unit, Time Lords, Fourth Doctor, the Master. So a lot of different categories in there. And then the third Doctor Who quiz book, also by Nigel Robinson. I think he writes all of the Doctor Who quiz books. And this is the one that I had mentioned had fading on the binding. If you look close enough, you can still see this is the third Doctor Who quiz book. But you have to look like really, really close in the right lighting, because otherwise it's almost the same color. And this one goes up to at least the 6th Doctor. And then finally, for actual books, I got Then and Now Doctor Who in Review 1, because he's probably going to make a second one whenever the 12th Doctor steps down. It was written by David J. Howe, and I talked to him a little bit, and what he does is, as the episodes come out, he started with 9, so this is for the 9th and 10th Doctors. He reviews the episodes on his blog when they come out, and then once the 10th Doctor stepped down and Matt Smith took his place, he went back and rewatched all of these episodes and reviewed them again from a future standpoint, and also reviewed what he thought of what he had written about them the first time around. And then because I actually bought it from him directly, he signed it for me for free, which was awesome. Well, not really for free, I had to pay for the book, but I'm going to be looking through this to hopefully get better at reviewing things. So it starts at Rose, and I'm going to try and find out what episode it ends on. And it ends on the ends of time. The End of Time, parts 1 and 2. So that would be the Christmas 2009 special. So it goes from 2005 to 2009, and then at the end of the Series 10, I believe it is, coming up, he's going to write another one, which will be Volume 2, spanning the 11th and 12th Doctor's times. So, I'm probably not going to review that one, because it's a book of reviews, so I don't, that would be like Reviewception or something, and I don't want to deal with that, so not going to review that one. Anyway, that will do it for this video, and I just wanted to show the stack of magazines that I bought while I was there as well. So lots of magazines. I think I spent more on magazines than I did on books. And that does it for this video. I will see you in the next one, which I'm not going to film today. I'm going to film it later because I've got leaning to do. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.